Good morning. I am Mackenzie from Miss Myers' class.
Good morning, I'm Dallas from Miss Myers' class. Welcome to another edition of Morning Announcements. Today is January 25th, 2024.
In the cafeteria, they are serving Salisbury baked turkey salad,
Today
potato.
is cloudy with the temperatures in the low 60s.
In 1881, doormats.
All right, let's see. Oh, it's our throwback. Today in this day in history, in 1881, Thomas Edison and Alexander Graham Bell formed the Oriental Telephone Company. So today, telephones company was invented. Now we get to call everybody. How cool is that?
Please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
And now we will turn over to our wonderful principal and our assistant principal for some special announcements.
Good morning and happy Friday Eve. It is a wet and dreary Thursday. It's a little warmer out there. There's Miss Director. It's a little warmer out there, but it's still a little dreary.
It is kind of, are we on the thing? Are we in the camera?
I don't know.
I don't know that we are. Hi out there.
I just kind of leave it that way.
It is spitting on us for sure. It was doing its little spitting action, which leads to today.
Yes,
We have some drills going on. So I'm going to talk about those, Miss Barbie, and one that has a little bit of an alternate plan because of the mud.
Yes, so we do have fire drill and lockdown drill today. I know it is not convenient, guys, and I apologize, but we got to get it done. The fire department and the police department will be attending both of those drills today. So we're going to make sure that we show them how wonderful we are at Eastridge and how we know what to do here at Eastridge. But for lockdown, that will be the same. The sirens will go off, but remember, it's just a drill. It says lock lights, out of sight. Go to your safe place in your classroom. Your teacher's going to turn off your lights. Your doors are already locked. The important part about that is you've got to be quiet. You don't want to be heard in the event that it's a real thing. We need to take this seriously. There's no laughing or playing during that. The police officers that are going to be coming around are going to be listening. And if they can hear you, they report it to us. So
they also are going to probably jar the door.
Yes.
So don't be alarmed. Don't be scared when you hear the door handle get jarred and wiggled. But they will release you. But once they release you, you hold until the drill is done. So please do not come out of that room until we release completely.
Yes.
So it's fire drill this afternoon.
12:50.
12:50.
Yes, that is going to be a little bit different just because of the swamps around us. So teachers, please double check. I sent a plan. If you have a question about the plan, let me know. Kindergarten, same spot. First grade, this half the building that goes to the playground, go to the blacktop. Second and third grade that goes out the indoors, go down to the circle. Just make sure you're out of the main drive, but stay in the circle. Fourth and fifth grade that goes out down here, go down to the front, past the cones into those parking spaces, but stay in the parking lot. So those drills happening today. Well, quicker we get accountability done, help your friends. If there is a sub, please make sure you're helping them do accountability. Make a
And
plan.
for the lockdown.
Yeah, make a plan with them for the lockdown to get their information without coming over. So make sure you help them out. The quicker we get it done, the quicker we get accountability done, the quicker we can be done.
We got to take it seriously. We got some birthdays today. Happy birthday to James Boyton and Miss Mallory.
Happy birthday to Miss Layla Lester and Miss Dalfitz.
And Arian Moore and Miss Myers. Happy birthday. Well, teachers, if you have not checked your email, please do so. We truly played Tetris game this morning. Yeah, and we mastered. We won it. We won the game. So please look. We appreciate all the support, all the help. We've got a lot of people out, which brings us to an amazing person on our campus that's going to come and talk to us about health. Bet you know who it is. Washing our hands, doing all those things. Nurse Livingston, come on up and share with these boys and girls some helpful hints.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is having a good start to their Thursday. I'm just going to be before you briefly just to give you some tips and some reminders about how we need to do our due diligence to stay healthy so that we don't get anybody else and ourselves sick. So I just want to remind you some of the things that are kind of floating around that is impacting our school is flu, strep, RSV. There's still some cases of COVID, and then just your regular common winter colds and allergies. So with all of those, some of those symptoms do look the same. We can have a fever, which is definitely an indicator that we all want to be mindful of. You can have a
come
cough.
to school, can they?
Can't come to school with a fever, no. The other symptoms include cough, sore throat, runny nose, body aches, headache, and tiredness. I, as the nurse, have been on the campus for this school year, and I've lately been seeing a lot of that. So back to what Ms. Rector says, teachers and staff. Teachers, get in a habit of checking your temperature daily, especially if you don't feel well before you come to school. Students, ask your parents to check your temperatures if you're not feeling well. That will definitely help a lot. And if you are running a fever, automatically staff, call Ms. Rector or Ms. Barbie, let them be aware of your status so that they can try to plan accordingly. Students, if you're running a fever, your parents should be aware, but you might need to remind them. If you're running a fever, you do not need to be at school. So some of the tips that I just kind of wanted to run through real quick to just remind us to kind of help with these germs is to wash our hands thoroughly. I don't mean to just put a little bit of soap on your hands and just run it under the water and then pat it dry with a towel. No, thoroughly washing your hands to rid yourself of any germs means you have to scrub at least for 30 minutes. And that's the front sides and all surfaces of your hands and your nails. Rinse thoroughly, take a paper towel and completely dry your hands. Next, you're going to also want to be able to use sanitizer. If you can't get to running water and soap in between, use sanitizer because that does help to rid those germs. We've already talked about checking your temperature. Teachers, if you do need to have a student for their temperature to be checked, don't hesitate to send them to me. Just remember that we're still using our passes. If you completely fill them out as best you can, send the student for. If it's just for a temperature check, that is not a problem. If they're having any other symptoms, please feel free to send them to me. We want to refrain from touching our face, our nose, our eyes, and our mouth as much as possible, because we do have germs on our hands, whether we realize it or not. And the more you're touching these areas, these are gateways into our body, and they will permit germs into our bodies. Teachers, staff, remember to wipe down all frequently touched surfaces, such as tabletops, such as door handles, such as light switches, doorknobs, things like that. Chairs, anything that is frequently touched by our students. Our staff and our should be doing that in the evening times, but in between during the day, please feel free to do that. And then you also might want to consider the little extra steps like staff and students, taking extra vitamin C, taking anything that's going to boost your immune system during these winter months where we have these colds and things like that. Also might want to consider, not consider, all of us should do this all of the time, and that is to eat a healthy diet. But that is definitely important right now with all of the sickness that's going on. The better you eat, drinking fluids and getting good rest helps to protect your body from letting those germs in as much. You might want to consider wearing a mask. That is something that's a personal choice, but that is also a layer of protection. You might want to consider getting vaccinated against flu, against COVID, against RSV. And then lastly, if you are sick, stay home. We do not want you here. You need to be at home where you can get better, get well, and come back rested and fully ready to serve. And our students are going to need that. Students, if you're sick, stay at home. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to give me a call. I'm here to help. Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, well, you're not going to be as brief as you think
Oh.
because we appreciate that very much because we've got to stay healthy to be here, stay well to be here. But it's that time where we had some nominations, and this states that it's been a busy time of year. She's working hard to ensure our student and our kids' health. She's always helping both students and staff, and she's more than happy to help out anywhere that's needed. Congratulations, Nurse Livingston is our staff member of the month.
Thank you.
A little surprise added on
it's a
top,
surprise.
a little cherry on
This
top.
is very nice.
We definitely need to think about safety of our germs, all of those things, keeping ourselves healthy and well for sure. So thank you for the tidbit.
Thank you.
But congratulations.
Thank you.
We are
Thank
so
you. Thank
thankful
you.
for you.
Thank
So,
you.
Yes, thanks for being here. Okay, boys and girls, I think that's it. The choice is
Wait,
yours.
Badges.
We've got some badges.
Asia Askew Gabriel, 4th grade. Jamie Panaw, 5th grade. Mackenzie Nixon, 3rd grade. Tay Ivy, 4th grade. And Robert West, 3rd grade.
That's right. And remember, the choice is yours. We have got to make sure we're making good choices. Wise actions, self-control, self-regulation, all of those things, and make it a terrific Thursday or Friday Eve.
Encourage others.
Make it a great day.
Make it a great day. Encourage others. Always do your best. Never ever give up. Because we are Eastridge.